Alright guys, part 2 of the Nomad turkey vest review. Some people asked a couple of questions that I didn't actually answer in the first one that I'm going to touch on. And also, I now have this vest loaded the exact way I'd probably have it if tomorrow was March 15th in South Alabama and was opening day. This is subject to change from person to person. You might not like the way I load my vest. And when opening season comes, I might not like the way I've loaded my vest today. But for me right now, this is the way I'm going to want to have it. So let's jump right on into it. Right from the get-go, the 3 striker sleeves right here, same exact way they were in the first video. I've got 6 of Bill Lyman strikers in there, 2 in each slot, and they hold each other in there. But if you want the added protection, yes, you can stretch that magnet on down and get the magnet on there to hold them in place. But from there, pot call holder, still very annoyed with the pot call holder, the snap on the front of it. I have every intention to change this to a hook and string type because I just don't see this working for me at all. But I've got 2 pots inside of it. I've got a TJ Johnson Zebrawood Slate Over Glass and SS Crystal Heat, and I've got them in beer koozies, and they are not stuck in the dedicated pot call pouch, if you can see that right there, because I like to carry them in koozies for the added protection. But they will fit just fine in the pot call holder spots that's designed on the vest. But in the koozies, 2 pots, in the pot call holder, as you can see, there's plenty of slack right here, plenty of room, so they fit just fine in there. The mesh mouth call holders, I don't use them. I'll show you why in just a few minutes. This vertical pouch right here, we have another pot call inside of a koozie, line trice acrylic aluminum over aluminum. And right here, and I might have to put my phone down to get to this one. Just a second, unzip it. With the video, there we go. Got a SS scratcher that's tucked away in there. So for this side of the vest, that's gonna be about it. Nothing special. Everything is used for what it's designed for, just about, except for maybe these 2 sleeves, but that's just the way I prefer to use them. Now let's hop right on over to this side of the vest. Right off the get-go, thermocell holder is getting used for a thermocell. As you heard me say in the beginning of the video, South Alabama, mosquitoes are something serious come springtime, so this thing right here is probably going to be, that's definitely locked in. Nothing else is probably going to go there. Thermocell is going to hold its spot on the vest. From there, Marlon Watkins Macassar over Persimmon tucked away in the box call holder. And as I said in the first video, tons of adjustment. This box call holder is actually really good. Not too loose, not too tight, and plenty of adjustment to fit whatever you want to in there. I don't have anything tucked away in the neoprene right here, the little conditioning area, and you'll see why in just a second. Because if we go to this area right here, and you peek down in there, you see some rain chalk, some box call chalk, a couple of alcohol pads for anodized aluminum, and some pot call conditioning stuff right here. So that's my little conditioning area right there. Let me set that back up, and then we'll come to this other vertical pouch, which has another pot call in it, in a koozie, which is a Daybreak Pt.2 ceramic over glass. And also inside here, I mentioned I don't use the mesh pockets on the side for mouth calls, and this is why. I've got a little mouth call pouch right here that'll hold my mouth calls, and it came with a lanyard, but I took the lanyard off and stuck it in here because I won't be wearing it around my neck. Because if you hadn't noticed already, I haven't pulled out a locator call. Today sometime the mail should be running and bringing me my lanyard that I ordered from Del Crow. It goes by Sabduck on the Old Gobbler forum. He makes one heck of a lanyard, and this year I will be going to a lanyard for my locator calls because there's just not a good pocket anywhere on here for a locator call without taking up room for something else, like a scratch box right here or anything like that. Some things I would much rather have instead of a locator call taking up more room. So I'll be wearing my locator calls around my neck this year, and I'll be just fine with that. I'll take them, stick them inside my button-up shirt, and be ready to roll on that lanyard. Front of the vest, that's about it. That's how it looks loaded down for me. Now let's get right onto the inside of the vest. Just a second, let me move this stuff out of the way. And old Boney's gonna make his appearance real quick. I already got him sewed on in here. From the very first video, I told you guys that I was gonna try to lighten up some, and I've never been one to carry a whole lot of extra into the woods So these pockets right here where all your extra stuff would go I don't really have anything in them right now. I mean, right here I've got an extra set of gloves and a head net. This one's empty. I'm sure eventually something will find its way into here. And over here, this bigger one is going to be my area for my cell phone, my wallet, which is going to have my license inside of it, and that's about it. I mean, in there right now, I've got my Jeff Jackson turkey tote. God bless America. And this one right here, it's empty. I mean, as far as these pockets go, I'll find something to go in there, and it might just accumulate over time from using it. But for right now, I don't have anything that I could necessarily think of that I want to stick in those pockets. I don't carry extra shells. I don't carry a dedicated GPS. I carry my phone or anything like that. So there is room to put a whole lot of stuff in these though. So I'm sure you fellas that do like to carry a little bit extra with you into the woods, they'll work out just fine. All right, now let's go to the back of the vest, which is where most of the questions that I didn't cover came from. A couple guys asking about water bottle holders and stuff like that. This vest does not have a dedicated area for a water bottle holder. I don't care what the Field and Stream description or the description of the vest says, because it does say, let me undo the vest, or not the vest, the seat from the vest, and show you this game bag area. And I missed this in the first video, but it does say, this off, and undo the game bag so you can look down in it. There's 3 pockets right here, if you can see them. They're listed as water bottle carriers, water bottle holders, decoy stake holders, and your clipper holders. So I guess your clippers were supposed to go here, your water bottle is supposed to go here, and your decoy stakes could go here. If you can't tell by looking at it, those are going to be right in the small of your back. I have the wingspan of a pterodactyl, and reaching back to get into one of these is a long reach for me, and I've got a lot of it. So it's just not in a good spot. For me personally, what I'm going to do is what I've always done. My clippers will go in my pocket somewhere on my pants. My water bottle will probably get thrown in the game bag area. And when I get to where I want to get my water out, or get set up, I'll pour the water out. It'll go beside me. If I need to move on a bird, the water bottle will come off the ground and get thrown back into the game bag area. I won't be worrying about trying to stick it into one of these pockets back here, trying to fit it in there. And as far as decoys go, I don't carry decoys for the most part. If I do, they're in their own separate mesh bag, because mine are collapsible. They're not the inflatable kind, and they don't collapse a long ways down, so it take up a lot of room in here. If you did have inflatable decoys, yeah, sure, throw them in the game bag. And I'm also not going to use this game bag area for a dead turkey. As you saw earlier, I've got the turkey tote by Jeff Jackson that I use to carry my birds out, or that I'm going to use to carry my birds out. And but if you do use this game bag area for a bird, it's washable. If you want to clean the blood out, absolutely, it'll clean right up. But this is just kind of going to be a catch-all area for me. Toilet paper, yeah, it's going to get chunked in here. You know, a lot of y'all know just as well as I do, it's a mistake to go into the woods after drinking coffee and not having your toilet paper with you. So that's a catch-all pocket for me. I just wanted y'all to know that the water bottle area, what they claim to be a water bottle area and your clipper area, is very, very, very hard to get to, at least for me. So I won't be using those areas for anything at all. But from there, that's about it for the vest loaded out the way I want it. And what I'm going to do now is try to get this camera set up and on me, and I'm going to put the vest on, cinch it on, snap everything back up, and let you actually see what it looks like on me, so you guys can get an idea of fit as far as my frame goes. And maybe it'll give you a little bit of better idea of the adjustment this thing has on it. So let me put the phone down, get all this snapped back up, and then I'll come back to the phone and get a video of myself wearing the vest. Give me just a second, guys. Oh. Let's see. I think that's going to be on me right there. Alright, I think it's going to be close, actually. I'm sorry guys, bear with me. Alright, I am 6'2", 185 pounds, and built like Gumby. So for me, very tall, very lean. The vest is a hair loose on me, which is fine. I don't mind a loose vest. I actually prefer a looser vest. I know some people aren't like that, but I do have room to cinch it down if I need to. Cinched all the way down, yeah, there's a little play for me, but again, I'm very, very tall, very lanky, and there's just about any vest is going to fit slightly loose on me. If you're a bigger guy, try to show you the straps. You've got a ton of play in the straps to let out as far as you need to. So I think they did pretty good on the fit of the vest. As I said, for me, loose vest is fine. Opening day in South Alabama, usually the first 2 weeks, where we're talking 30s in the morning, so I do layer up a little bit. So this vest is going to fit a whole lot better. But later in the season, I do want the vest to be a little bit looser on me anyways, because the cooler you can be and our weather down here, the better. And the more breathability you have, the better, because it's, come April, it's usually 88, 89, 90 degrees by 10 o'clock in the morning. So I don't mind a loose vest. But anyways, guys, going to keep turning around and actually let you see the fit of the vest on me. And as I said in the first video, I'm counting the days down to use this thing in the woods. I'm a huge fan. Everything about it's great for me for the most part. There are some minor adjustments I would make, but other than that, from a buyer standpoint, I'm a very, very happy buyer. And I would recommend this vest to anybody that wanted to get it. So thanks for your time, guys, and I hope that answered enough questions. If not, shoot me a message on Old Gobbler. I'll answer it the best of my ability, or I can make another video, send a picture, anything. But thanks, guys.